Hey guys, just wanted to touch base really quickly and do a quick video lecture for y'all. Things are changing a little bit in the in-person classes. I've got a lot of my in-person students now that were online before, so there's just been a lot of mix-up and confusion. But I'm still here, so I'm trying to make the best out of these and give you as much information as possible. So, I talked about in our lecture that we had in person a couple of days ago or last week, whichever I last saw you, that on Monday you needed to do the SARE worksheet and SARE conjugations. That's why it's posted under the Monday section. SARE conjugations video is extremely important. Please make sure to watch that. It goes over some extremely important stuff about SARE, which is a very important verb that we've got in Spanish. Once you've finished watching that video, you should be able to figure your way through the SARE worksheet. Okay, and if you have any problems with that, you can feel free to email me about that or discuss it with me in a Google Meet. So just let me know if you need help on that. For Tuesday, I posted anything we did on Tuesday. I posted it under the Wednesday section because I didn't know who had what day. I got a little confused that day. So for Tuesday and Wednesday, we got new vocabulary lists. So in a minute, I'm going to go over this vocab and just have you repeat after me so that you can hear the pronunciations. And then we did a short crossword over the vocabulary. So you'll go to the crossword. Not sure if it's going to let me open it on my iPad or not, but let's see. I don't want to sign in with my account. I don't want y'all to see my password. So you'll sign into it. It's a short crossword. It's using the vocabulary words that I posted on Wednesday. Few things about the crossword. You have to either put el or la. Okay, those have to be in there or the words aren't going to fit. And you do not have to use spaces. Okay, so you have to use the words el and la, and you do not have to put spaces. Everything should fit. I used some hints on there that are kind of weird, so you really do have to sort of think about it. Answer the ones you've got, and then whenever you get to the end of it, just try to fill words in as best as you can. They're all spelled correctly. I don't think I made any mistakes, but I will let you know if I did. For tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and, for Thursday, final day of this week, we have a 4-day weekend. I'm going to have you do some vocabulary practice out of the textbook. This is what we're doing with my in-person classes as well. I have posted 2 textbook pages, so you'll just click on the picture. There we go. Click on the picture, and I've given you some textbook exercises that you're going to do. I want to go over these real quick. So I'm going to go over this one first. So we've got exercise 1 up here. It says read the statements and then decide if they're correct or not. So you're going to make a chart just like it says below with correct and incorrecto. And then your statements are off to the left. So you are reading those, preferably with your vocabulary open, and you're just telling me if that statement is true or not. So it says, el hijo de mi madre es mi primo. So if you have your vocab sheet out, then you know that el hijo is the child, and then madre is mother. So the child of my mother is my primo. And then if you've again got your vocab sheet out, then you would know that primo means cousin. So the child of my mom is my cousin. If you think that that statement is correct, you'll put number 1 under the correct side. If you think it's incorrect, you'll put it under the incorrect side. On number 2, there's 4 questions. It's asking about yourself. So this is using our verb ser. You have to have watched the ser video to really understand what's going on here. So it says, eres el hijo o la hija de tu madre. So number 1 is asking, are you the son or the daughter of your mother? So this is a personal question. If you're a girl, you're going to answer la hija. If you're a boy, you're going to answer el hijo. I just need you to type your answers in the Google Docs, and then you'll submit that to me through Google Classroom. So you'll be writing 4 different sentences. They will each one start with soy. So you're just kind of filling in that blank. Number 3 is a riddle. It says, Teresa es la hijita de Isabel. Hijita just means like little girl. Juana es la hermana de Teresa. Sofía es la hermana de Paco. Teresa es la madre de Paco. And then it says, for a hint, draw a diagram to help you figure out the answer. It's just a short riddle, and you need to tell me who is the granddaughter of Isabel. Okay? ¿Quién es la nieta de Isabel? Looking over at the second picture, we have activity 4 at the top. It has 10 sentences. You are answering the questions, and you're using the information that's in parentheses. So like number 1, it says, is Felipe an only child, un hijo único? And you have to say, no, he is not. So these answers are always going to be written the same way. As you can see, I wrote it up at the top. It's going to say noun first. If you need to use the word no, that's where you're going to put no. And then your verb comes after. So this is going to be probably either tiene, which is in these sentences, or it's going to be a verb of ser. So like soy, es, eres, one of those. So number 1, I gave you as an example. If the question is Felipe un hijo único, then you would write Felipe no es, because I'm using that model I gave you at the top, un hijo único. Felipe is not an only child. And then you're just going through and you're answering each one of those questions. On activity 5, you're just going to look up a famous actor with each one of these characteristics. So on your paper, you will write ojos azules, so blue eyes, and then you can just type out an actor's name that has blue eyes. Lastly, activity number 6, you are just filling in the blanks to tell about yourself. So it's asking who you are, how old are you. So tengo blank años, that's how old you are, so you'll write a number there. Asks me for some descriptions of you, what color your hair is, and what color your eyes are. Okay, so you are just filling in those blanks with words that describe you. Okay, so next I want to go over some of the vocab. So I'm just going to say the vocab words, and I'm expecting you to repeat after me. Right now we only have the left side of the chart. So we have la familia, el miembro, los parientes, el padre, la madre, los padres, el esposo, la esposa, el marido, la mujer, el padrastro, la madrastra, el hermano, la hermana, el hermanastro, la hermanastra, el tío, la tía, el primo, la prima, el abuelo, la abuela, el nieto, la nieta, el hijo único, la hija única, el sobrino, la sobrina, el gemelo, la gemela, el nombre, la mascota, el perro, el perrito, el gato, el gatito, menor, mayor, cariñoso, el pelo castaño, el pelo rubio, el pelo negro, los ojos castaños, los ojos azules, and los ojos verdes. That is all of our vocab that we're going to be dealing with for at least this week, and then maybe a little next week, depends on how far along we go. So that is everything that we're doing this week. One last announcement, and I'm going to make an announcement on the stream tomorrow. Those of you that are in 5th period online. 5th period is now kind of weird because I have a 5th period in-person class and I have a 5th period online class. I feel like the best way to have this done to where I can give you all as much attention as I need to give you is to do it this way. So I will be continuing to post lecture videos like this. If these videos work for you, great. Just keep watching the videos, do the worksheets along with the videos. If you feel like you need extra help and you still want to do the Google Meets, we will start having our Google Meets during 6th period on the odd days. So on the same day that we would normally meet, you only have 5th period and 7th period and 9th period. I know that you do not have a 6th period on those days. So instead of meeting during 5th period, we will meet during 6th period. I will still post the attendance checks that you need to sign. But if you feel like you need help with an assignment, or you are confused with something, or you want me to go over a material again, you can log into the Google Meets during 6th period on the odd days, and I will help you out then. That way I'm not trying to juggle both in-person and online people at the same time. I feel like that's going to be the best way to go about this. I'll post another announcement about that tomorrow. But for now, you have a good night, and I will speak to you soon.